Hello, welcome back. This is Wency from Wency's Toys channel, and today I will be building and reviewing the Lego set 71752, the Ninja Subspeeder from the Lego Ninjago series for season 14 of the Lego Ninjago cartoon series. So let's get to it. Okay, so let's get on with the review. So let's first take a look at the minifigures. So this is one of the two generic villains that come with the set. They're called the Maaray Guards. Yes, that's Maaray Guards. And they are similar. So you get two of these in this set, and they sport the same snakehead minifigure head that came from the 2019 Secrets of the Forbidden Shinzitsu series. So this set is in the Seabound series for 2021. So as you can see here, you get the light lime green or sea green coloring at the neck for the snakehead, because this is in the sea, so they're primarily supposed to be manta ray serpents. And then you get a sort of aquatic theme for the torso as well as the leg printing. That's supposed to be the water dragon that is part of this series. And also they get the dragon sword, dragon head sword on the hilt, and a curved blade. So they both have it, as you can see here. And they also can hold this nice dragon disc piece, or it's like shuriken, which is pretty cool. It looks very nice, and it's all one piece that comes with this set. And then let's take a look at the back printing for this minifigure. So it's the same design from the front. So it has this sort of like water dragon like design at the back as well. And they all have this shoulder armor as part of their design. Okay, next up, let's take a look at Scuba Cole. So Scuba Cole, yes, and since this is all in the underwater realm, of course they have scuba gear, which is pretty nice, and it's a little bit different for this year. So, but first I'll show you how this scuba gear works. But first, let's take a look at the minifigure and all of its printing. So of course, with Cole, since he is an earth element ninja, he has this orange ninja suit for his scuba gear. And his weapon has a drill bit here. And it's a nice little gun that they have with this set. So it's a one piece, it's not a stud shooter, and there is just additional accessories. So let's take a look at the minifigure. And here, let me take off the helmet. So the helmet is not a full face helmet. So it doesn't, unlike all the previous ninja helmets or headgear, it's not closed off. So it's open faced here, and there's a dual molding that there's a translucent blue here for the goggles, since this is supposed to be a scuba gear, so it has to be closed off. And here he has, you can't see it yet, but let me lift this up, the head first. So he has his angry face here. Then at the back, he has a smiling face. And if we take off the head, the assembly here is a little bit different. So the whole scuba gear here is made off of soft plastic, so you can easily bend it. And looking at the back, it's a single tank scuba gear, and it's actually attached to a lower piece underneath the torso. So if you look at the torso, it's all here one piece. So when you build this, you have to put this first on the legs, and look here at the back piece. Of course, it's all scuba gear, so there's a lot of harnesses. And then attach the torso, and then put the aqualung or the breathing apparatus on here before you put on the head. And that's how you put it there. And the reason why it's open face, so that when you put the head piece, it looks like a whole scuba gear head. Pretty nifty, right? And of course they have flippers so that they can swim around. And the last minifigure here is Scuba J. Now J, since this is his sea-bound vehicle, so that's why I put him last. He is the driver of the subspeeder, the main build. But again, their weapon is the same as Cole, but his is just has the harpoon attachment. And he has a full I don't know, since Jay is pretty much afraid, so his harness is fully locked up, as you can see at the torso print. And also at his leg printing here, he has a lot of those scuba connections. And the same as Cole, his headpiece looks like this. It's dual molded with the blue goggles. And here he has his angry face underneath the breather. And he has a smiling face at the back as his second face. And then if we take a look at the printing after removing the aqualung, so you can see more of the harness printing at the back. Okay, time to take a look at the main build. So the main build is this Ninjago subspeeder. So it is Jay's car. So if you look at it, it looks like from the front, it looks like a Formula One car, right? With the shaping, with the thin nose here, with some front fins here, and then a tail fin here. So it pretty much looks like a Formula One car. And a wide middle section here near along the driver's side. So it's using the new canopy style that I first saw with the Boulder Blaster from last year's Legacy sets. And yeah, it looks very nice. It's now in trans blue. So it looks very nice, and it goes very well with the Seabound theme with this circular windscreen from the front. So it's put on invertedly, and it has some stickers, so very small stickers, so it's just for detailing here and here, and of course this big sticker here, and then some more here at the back. So the very first thing, if you've watched the fast build as well, that the first part of the build centers around the engine block, and then everything else is added to the front, which is very little because it has a very thin nose. It also has this built-in drone that you can pull out at the front. So it's a subsea drone. Very nice. And it has all the stud shooters in there. And it's only held by some Technic pins. And there's very nice detailing here using the Star-Lord blaster for some fin effect as well. Yeah, the overall shaping of this car, of this vehicle, is what brought me to buy this set. However, there are some play features that I think is a little bit weird that I wished Lego had put more thought into how to do it. So I have to put this on some more stand blocks here so that it floats in the air a bit. So from the build, the front wheels go down. So this angled propeller here from the wheels, it's nice if this were a surface only vehicle so that it's hovering like a hovercraft. But if this is supposed to get submerged like in the box art, the angled propeller wouldn't be logical here. And also at the back, that because of the engine, that the angle that these back propellers go is not really straight. So it's like, I guess if it's running at the same time and at the same speed and at the same direction, then probably the overall effect is that it would push forward. But I'm not sure how is this gonna turn, if it's gonna turn like this or like that, depending on where the propellers are. Probably it would have been nice if these connectors, if there was a connector for in Lego to be able to do this go up and down, and also from side to side, and even more towards the back, so that it was a better view. So those are my only qualms on the design of these propeller wheels, but overall I think the car itself looks pretty nice. As you can see, however, the drone, the stud shooter is not really connected strongly to the drone. It's just connected to the 2x1 L-type tile. So if you handle it incorrectly, then it's just gonna be falling off. So yeah. Also, to fit in J on the driver seat, which has a gauge meter reading here, which is nice, and this offset tile here. You have to remove the flippers, but you can put him in, but in a weird angle with his scuba gear. So I'm guessing that the cockpit area is not airtight, so that's gonna be why you still need the scuba gear inside, which is kind of weird since this should be a car, so this driver's area should be airtight, so you don't need to have that scuba gear. So overall, here's Cole, adding Cole here. Then the two serpent with the dragon disc there. And that's it for my review of the Lego Ninjago Ninja Sub Speeder. So if you like my video, please hit the thumbs up button and please hit subscribe to help me out in my future videos. As YouTube analytics say, more than 97% of you have not yet subscribed to my channel. So till next time, thank you very much.